I'll be there on the 22nd, you'll be there on the 23rd, as long as he... No, he's having second thoughts. Come on, Brit. Don't give up your hope for man, Jake. There is yet a chance. Don't I know it? Alright, we might be a little injured and under strength for this fight, but I don't want to wait. The 6th Army, however, has to wait a day before they go for it. One day only. They'll both arrive at the same time. No river crossing penalty, no penalties at all. Oh, you jammy bugger, don't you dare go to Hum. Bah, Hum bloody bug. Alright, we can still do this. He marches back there, and we say, hey, Chief. In mountains. He is giving us a perpetual slip here. Alright, this is what we're going to do then. Give him the pincers. Jake, who are Corfu? Greece. Greece for the Greek. Alright, the Mamluks are bankrupt. There's no way they will deny my desire for man right now. Is any of this one base tax that I want? Alright, alright, I see their point. We'll take it. Unfortunately, we have to be at peace now for about 9 years. Yeah. And I think we will just court before religiously enriching. And we'll keep 2 stacks of 20 down there because the British will likely come. Of course, parked in the mountains. It tempts me. I want to arrive at the same time so that our composition gets instantly sorted out. There we go, with all the cannons on the back row. Nice, our cannons on the back row perfectly match their units on the front row. And we're flanking with Cossacks on both sides. There is no reason the British should win this war, this battle at all. If they win, I will eat my fedora. Just as well I won, because it's not my fedora. Now, can you actually run anywhere? Well, we'll soon find out. Not for long. Good, back to Ragusa, or we can finish you off. Pop. Like a zit on prom night. Reward yourself over in Constantinople. Meanwhile, we're very close to getting what we want out of the Papal State, so everything's fine. Jake Neckbeard scum confirmed. There's a good tradition at Paradox where they make you wear a fedora on your first day, and they take a photo of you. That I made sure no photo was taken, so there could be no proof. I'm not sure if it's a Paradox tradition, or just some jerk in the office. Either way, it's kind of funny. Who would have thought there'd be a successful Italian holding in Greece? Wow, Canud. That's pretty good. I like to think you just have that ready to post up when it is necessary. Army maintenance is through the roof here. Didn't realise I was so over the force limit. No, it's just by a hair. Yeah, Corfu is owned by Greece. Now, if you want to tell me something important, you tell me Romagna. Already fabricating claims over there. All is well. The British certainly don't want out of this war because it hasn't been going on for 15 million years, which is what you need to get people out of wars. Okay, we can get all we want. I still need Roma though, so here is the question. How do I get it? Wurzburg, Liège, Britain and Austria are all your allies, but oh my god! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 allies for you. Well, they got Diplo. And influence, and their own ideas. Probably an embassy too. But they're not allied with Poland. They are allied with Poland. Well, what's the point in doing anything that's easy? Okay, what I can then do is seek out an ally of Wurzburg and Liège. Or Liège, I mean. And no, I can't make them co-belligerents because we have a truce. That would be a nice way to work around it. Jake march into the HRE and full occupy. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be a little bit of overextension, but it'll go away since I can't declare wars right now anyway. And I don't want to make too big of a truce time with you because I need to come back for Rome. Much as I want the money. So yeah, Sicily will be happy about that. Won't you, Sicily? And since I'm exiled, I can just take a luxurious walk home. Is he playing any mod? The only mods I'm using is the better user interface mod, which makes all the text chunkier for me and my pathetic eyesight. I should definitely be making a lot more money by this stage of the game. 10 years until the Truce of Muscovy is up, that's fine. Because our heir will be in charge by then. He's not very good, but it's good enough. Ah, well, we get Persia again. Alright, well, what can we do with our time? We could diplo-vassalize Sakharan. Thinking about it, probably would have been a better idea to diplo-vassalize the Ottomans and get them all these cores back. But we didn't do that, so we shouldn't worry. Wouldn't mind Sakharan though. Get all this land out of my system. But they don't like me. Yeah, aggressive expansion and all those modifiers will probably prevent anything good happening there, and we can't marry. So I have my doubts that I could actually vassalize you. Unless it was by force. But I can't declare war. Okay. Other things to look at. Are there Europeans that I could diplo-vassalize? You're still my friend, right? Good. Okay, why not just full annex those Turkish miners? Because I'm not made of admin. What I want to start doing is punching my way into Europe through Poland. I rip these guys to bits. But if I could, you know, diplo-vassalize some people in the area who are not electors, Wow, Genoa, you made quite the comeback. Shame you don't have cores on me anymore. Jake, Diplo-vassalized Livonian Order. I wonder if they still have cores on Sweden. No. Well, even though it's... Yes! Yes! Do that to Riga as well, and our friendship can... Well, you'd have to do it to Holstein to make it a hat trick. But that would be glorious. Spread the Swedish. They might, they're a lucky nation. So they get, they'll have tons of dip to spare. But yes, on the question of Diplo-vassalizing the Livonian Order, it is possible. But I would have to make them super friendly with me. But again, it's still possible. Neighbouring tolerated heretics. Yeah, there's a lot of minuses there. And I can't marry them because they're monastic. I could vassalize Brandenburg. Now it's starting to get interesting. Brandenburg, I secretly love you. Be my new vassal. Not only that, but... Do you have a core on Bohemian lands? Because I need Bohemia to get rid of their cores on those. No, you don't. If I took Brandenburg as a vassal, then I could just eat up the Teutonic Order because they wouldn't be necessary anymore as someone to feed this land to. On the other side, Brandenburg would convert... the Teutonic Order can convert them, Brandenburg could not. So, but on the other side, Brandenburg fights like a tank. So, yeah, that's another plus for Brandenburg. It's a comfortable Diplo annexation as well. Don't want that to slip down too low. Jake, build some boats so your navy doesn't have to run away all the time. A half decent idea. Could also build some trade ships. Man, that fedora picture. Alright, is there anyone else looking to board the Diplo vassalization train? Like the Danes. Oh, that's just asking for trouble. Sweden is a staunch ally. Just. They're really sour about that, not having gotten their claims. I gave you Holstein. I can't believe you're unhappy about that. The Dutch seem to have won their war, so well done. Urbino, I'm sure you want to be my vassal, but I'm afraid you're going to be food for the Sicilian Mafia. I've never even checked Sicily's ideas, so let's have a look, since they don't exist at the start of the game. Oh, I'm underwhelmed. They just get generic Italian ideas. Jake, I think you get more trade from Aleppo or Alexandria than Crimea. I'm the only one that forwards it down to Constantinople, so I'd be losing about 3 ducats if I did that. Let's try it. It goes from about 24. It's taking him a moment to arrive, so it went. That's why it went down. It's a shame it doesn't update instantly, because it means you waste months checking this stuff out. Okay, so we do make more from Aleppo. But what if we were in Alexandria? That would work even better if I had an actual trade fleet. Jake has Bohemian culture converted Pomerania. I sure as hell hope not. No, they have not. Okay, we make the Boondollar transferring from Alexandria. It's all paltry sums, but it all adds up, right? The thing about Brandenburg is we can actually marry them. So we're looking at not quite 100 when we finish improved relations. 150. Yeah, we'll get him, no problem. I'm sure other people are trying to diplo-vassalize him, specifically Bohemia. Thankfully, they're not quite there. Hehe. Trade power, it's a nice free way to get a little boost to relations. Or do I have any more cultural enrichment to do? No, it seems we're done. I think I can just cancel that policy for a wee while then. It'll come back later. Don't you worry about that. And yes. Throw down a guarantee as well. Jake, start annexing the Teutons, annex Brandenburg, convert their provinces, then release. No. I don't think Brandenburg go the religious route. Yeah, they just go the attack route. And there's no problem to that, because when I integrate them I will have absolutely no problem converting these lands. Alright, we're close. A little cash to grease the wheels. Now, when you want somebody to be your pet, make absolutely sure you give the cash before you give them subsidies. Otherwise, when you send them a gift, they think, we make so much money through subsidies, you're going to need to give us a really big gift for it to make a difference. And obviously that's not what you're looking for. Alright, we're almost there. We've got ourselves the best attack dog vassal going. We've almost chewed up one of our previous vassals as well, so we're not going to be too overstretched. Though we are stretched. We're only making one per month and that's about to become nothing. Okay, and this means that when we're able to fight, we're going to have a lot of cores to return for you. That's a good chunk of the HRE for free. The rich northern German lands. Man, I wonder if Fag100 really is playing this. He was Saxony in the multiplayer game. Convert their culture to Gothic was what he meant, Jake. Ah, but you can't do that. If you release somebody... Sorry, if you convert someone's cores like that, you won't be able to release them. They need at least one province of their own culture. What I would have to do is, for example, release Brandenburg with Hinterpommern and Brandenburg. After converting Brandenburg to Gothic culture, then I would have to break their vassalage, take Hinterpommern and make them bankrupt. That's the only way I could get a Gothic Brandenburg vassal. Which would be an interesting goal for a run, but forcing a nation to become bankrupt is horrible. Do you remember when I had to force Gelra to become bankrupt? That is, I gave this province to Gelra, took it away from them here, and then what did I do? I embargoed them, blockaded them, and then I found out that they were getting subsidized by Austria, so I had to beat Austria in a war and take all the money and just break truce again and again. If that sounds like your cup of tea, you should check out the Shamanist Sweden European Domination run. It was one of the most fun runs I think I've ever done. We don't want to westernize. Not at all. Although I really do wish I had a Western friend that wanted to show me their secrets when it comes to this. Oh well. Tech 19 is huge. Jake, you have Syrian nationalists at 90%. Well, that's what these guys are here for. Nationalists. That's them. Thanks for the heads up. Bedouins as well. Yeah, well, they're all there for that. It's a shame you can't do much when you've got the Regency like this. Hope you don't beat me there. Nah, no chance. Now where are those Bedouins wanting to rise up? Man. We'll get down there on the Doublets Mountains. Dum-de-dum-dum. It could have been a republic, man. That would have been good. And this, when I can't use it. Painful. One thing I can't forget about, but I keep forgetting anyway, are my claims in Poland. I need to chew my way through Poland really badly and start inserting myself into Germany. Sorry, once you get the ball rolling late game with imperialism, it all comes together crazily quickly. Now, thinking about it, I probably shouldn't focus too much in this region since it's not interesting to me. I need to be making something rather direct here, which means Podlasie, Brest and Lublin need to become mine. At least that aggressive expansion impact thing means that if I get discovered here, it's not going to generate so much AE. Just as well. Jake, which vassal will you annex next? See, is this stream so exciting that those are the questions that need asking? Polotsk is likely. But thinking about it, the Teutonic Order are inferior in every way to Brandenburg. Except in terms of Miltech. Plus the Teutonic Order are nice and small, they'd be easy enough to gobble up. And they would give me these cores which will allow me to holy war right inside Europe. Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, so, well, we've already got your relations as high as they go. Jake, is that Catalonia? Yes, Catalonia exists, and what is more, they're doing A-OK. Maybe they would become a vassal. They actually would, if I could close the distance there and do a little bit more magic. Forget about it, Sicily. I'm not being your friend. Alright, this is actually a threat. Those Syrian nationalists are highly likely to cross the border. So I'll leave one of my guys on the mountaintop. Turkish patriots wanting to go to your own vassal. I'm surprised your vassal hasn't decided to attack you. Yeah, there's the question of Bulgaria as well, but I'm pretty impressed with them. I don't feel any need to consume them just yet. Jake, I love it how you pronounce Polish names of provinces. As a Pole, I find it really funny. Well, Polish names are so stupid that you've made up letters just to fit your crazy pronunciations of them, so I don't feel bad when I pronounce Lublin and Podlasie not quite the way you expect them. Some Polish man, at least I assume he was Polish, he asked me to test a mod that he made. His modding skills were very impressive. But I got quite a lot of crashes because he was using Polish keys when he was making names of things. There isn't really much more to that story. In fact, there isn't anything more to that story. I have a good opportunity to allow Brandenburg to have Polish as an accepted culture, so it might be more in my interest to feed the Polish lands to them, since if I integrate what just no longer became acceptable. Please tell me it was Greek. Gah. Probably Ruthenian then? Yeah. Oh well, no problem. We've already culturally enriched the provinces that matter. That's beautiful. Cultural conversion is one of my favourite things. It used to be possible to do a full world conversion. Odd that Muscovy wants access. That was also interesting. What sank my everything there? Yeah, probably religious unity. And holy smokes, it's going to take a long time to convert some of this stuff. Could get +1 missionary strength, but not at the cost of unrest. That's not how I roll. We'll just have to tough it out. Right, the Egyptians are up next. Where are they going to be? Rosetta and Alexandria. Is that where they found the stone? Also nice that it was not nice that these were renamed. Because I am Greek and have taken the provinces. Right, Lublin and Podlasie will get next. But now that I think about it, I don't really want the claims on them anymore, since my bright idea is to give it to Brandenburg. Teutonic Order, I want you inside me now. Yes! Greek is no longer acceptable. Funny that it would take 11 years to remove all the Greeks from Constantinople. But all good things take time. Jake, you should do that. Culture convert the entire world. Don't think it's possible right now without some kind of infinite monarch point exploit, which I don't have anymore. They've fixed the building one. Not that I would ever do that, because it was a horrible one to do. We integrated some armies that we don't want. Man, this is ugly. This is ugly. Muscovy, you've got to go. Like this province, it'll have to go. Jake, make Brandenburg a march. No, I don't think so. They'll be strong enough when I give them all this. It's not like March gives them extra morale and such. Actually, Mamluks, you can have military access. If you deal with these rebels, it'll be a load off my chest. Yeah, where did all these guys come from? Well, I don't have positive stability, so that's not helping matters. I should have raised that earlier before I had religious unity issues. But that gets rid of most of them. I can't break truce when I have no ruler. Not so sure I want absolutism. Constitutional monarchy. Oh man, parliament systems. I again, the dev diary's already out, so I'm sure I can already talk about them. Oh, Egyptians! That's fine, I can kill these guys.